Much time MIBR spent preparing. Maybe they expected the Anubis pick to come through. We'll have to wait and see. But overall, I think right now, MIBR are actually in a good little spot. Confidence looking decent. We'll have to see maybe whether they can turn things on their head. Ladies and gents, Anubis is where we head next. Things are looking good for MIBR. Can they continue the confidence in towards their opponent's map pick? They will start on the CT side. FURIA hoping to change the ties on the T side. That's what let them down on Mirage.
Yeah, and of course, should MIBR manage to upset FURIA tonight, well, the South American group is going to be all turned around. Like, we would have no idea what would happen in the season. But here comes the push, and it's quick, but it's being shut down.
More fights to find here. 30's a reload. We've got the support of kaahSENSEI's backside. Trying to line up more. The flash from the team is good. Does not find the kill. Car is all alone, and Car will be dropped. MIBR continue their confident reign here. That is a lovely little pistol picked up. FURIA looked like they found space to work with. I was towards that B site. They get denied immediately. MIBR, exactly what you want to be seeing. Finding the first round, but also most importantly, denying a bomb plant. So FURIA have no cash to work with.
Precisely, and that will force FURIA into a full eco, and almost certainly guarantee MIBR their second round on the board.
Oh, free kill from izaa there. Gabs walks into a bit of danger. FURIA on the angle too. This is a pretty simple shutdown here. This round doesn't mean all too much. Just the pistols. He's going to a fight as well. Kiz, trouble. izaa gonna see it off though. And a simple shutdown, flawless round. Barely any damage being taken by MIBR. But it's the next round that means the most. FURIA's first full buy and hedge. This one has to be successful.
Yeah, and this is when we are going to see what how FURIA plans to play the map. What's their kind of pacing? We're going to probably see them head into a default, get some control of the Knaus area, perhaps a little bit of fighting towards mid. No, scrap that. This is A for all the money.
Okay, Molotov going to come down. Once again, a lovely little two-punch setup here as well, because FURIA takes first contact. More or less, when you're in that angle, you should be netting at least one kill guaranteed. But you're also given the luxury of falling away. China's playing anti-flash too. Here's a great setup. The Molotov's going to force her out, surely. Flash on the corner. Smoke will come down. FURIA has to fall back. Now China's in trouble. He's getting spammed. FURIA going to find one through the smoke. Looking for more too. This is dicey as all hell. GaBi for one. Lining up two there. FURIA unfortunate not to find GaBi as well. He tried to go away. That nade could do a serious chunk of damage. Just get out of dodge before it really deals a kind of a killing blow. Bomb is picked up. Still looks like it's going to stick around the A side, but it's taking its sweet time to get here. Send Gabs over towards B. To be a little bit of a ruse, a little bit of a fake here. Might be the case. They've already rotated one over, and you can kind of see Reggian tempted to do the same too. Smoke comes through. Gab's going to run away. Don't think this would have been heard either. And now the step's definitely over towards Wood. They're going to go towards A. They have to go towards A. And it all comes down to this. FURIA, great angle. Finally get another kill. Looking for more with the left eye peek. Get up against that. Reggian's on the corner. It's a dicey one. She will fall. The trade's not good enough. And a 2 versus 2 ensues. HP benefiting the CT side. And now so is the numbers. GaBi's all that left. 6 points of HP. I think this one is probably done. And it will be the case. MIBR continue their brilliant run up to a third.
Yeah, I just have to commend kaahSENSEI there. She's just pushing on the perfect timing. She can hear the bomb being planted, and you know, the decision is instant. She just pushes in, kills her before she has time to readjust, get her AQ back up, and then of course with Gabs being so low HP, it was almost impossible to clutch it. And kaahSENSEI hasn't died yet, Neo.
Yeah. It's been pretty damn good so far. MIBR.
Yeah, her and Kishan first are carrying the team. China, good for one.
Ooh, hello. They've got a side control. A quick play here has worked well. Good space created. And now, actually in a pretty interesting position. Flashing towards the corner. This is a little bit of a tougher retake for MIBR, but they do have util to work with. FURIA needs to get out in front of the smoke. Will get out in front of the smoke. That's important. Now can post up as well. This is a tough one to find. Molotov going to come on the corner. This is going to force them into a fight here. The Mac 10's in trouble. The Mac 10 will fall to the flames. 2 versus 2, but time's ticking. They've got to get on this bomb. They have a smoke to work with. But it's planted nice and open. AWP will find one. Somebody trying to get on the defuse here. But this is dicey. Is being held. They don't have time for the defuse. That will be the round. You can hold it all you want. It won't make a difference. Red Giant's probably going to fall as well. They survive. My, oh my. But FURIA going to find the round.
We see the movement there. The first year, she's being shot at. She's just swinging and putting her head down in the ground, making it really difficult to hit her. I don't know how they're tricking the hitbox, but it looks a little bit funny. But it buys her enough time to survive. Then in the end, now she's gonna be hopefully doing some damage with the up. Oh, pass, ready for it. I think that's the first time this much.
Okay, alright, looking to reclaim some space, but not to be. Regian falling leaves MIBR in a little bit of trouble now. You have to be a bit careful. China swings forward, looks for 2, finds 2. Okay, game on a little bit. GaBi gonna find the trade. Do go back towards A once again. izaa. Some space to work with, but still. FURIA should be able to get this bomb down here. Not gonna come down. She's gonna try and get in front of it, but it'll cost her a life. Will they expect the second? The answer is no. Bomb actually not committed to the plant just yet. GaBi, a little bit too nervous to do that. Orb on the corner. Car will see it off. Starts around and closes it. FURIA found a second.
Yeah, brilliant round for Ka. Not only she has a good timing. She has a really excellent spawn to get to stairs before FURIA is able to peek out, and then just calmly collected. She's now gonna hold the A push. Lets her team get into position and just plays off them. This is the other side of AWPing. You see annaEX with a 3K speed up. Eco frags in mid. So back to my point with the AWP, as this round is surely over. Ka is more of a device-styled AWPer. She's holding angles, she's holding lines, she's supporting the team, she's flashing for a team. She used to be secondary AWPer before she moved into primary AWPer as the team needed an AWP. And ever since, she's been happy with this. With with the rifle superstar Oda on the lineup, giving the rifles more space to work, has been a recipe for success for FURIA.
GaBi not going to allow a save there. We'll find 2 on the way out. This game going to be tied square. 3 rounds apiece. Just when a little MIBR was starting to get a little bit of form. FURIA going to answer back, of course. This is their map pick. So the expectation, of course, is them to take it. But they're going to have to work for it off the back of what was a rough end to Mirage. And not the greatest start either. Going back into it. MIBR back into it by themselves. FURIA's got the AWP out. And this is what we're looking at, isn't it, Edger? The AWP of FURIA was so important in Mirage.
Yeah, it was. And we're going to see first and foremost if they're going to be battling it out early. Nothing happening so far. We see the whole of FURIA gather outside of the B-bomb site, and the execute is on. Oh, look at those entries by izaa. She's just going to keep pushing forward. Oh, Neo. let's note that one down for our top 5 plays of the day, because those entries were crisp.
And that will be that. MIBR, they're not even going to test a retake here, and you can probably understand why. There's no point. Absolutely no point. So here it is. In a matter of moments, we find ourselves once again back in control for FURIA. It's been a long time, of course, since back on Mirage. We saw them in control and actually confident too. Now they are. So, few rounds apiece. Now made 4 for FURIA. They can start to pull further and further away. And might not be given the luxury of a save here. GaBi going to be dropped on the way out. Reggie did fall, in fact. Only the one rifle being saved. Let's take a look at this once again. Lovely work from izaa. Double entry to come through. Nice and simple.
Yeah, and
we'll see attack pause.
Yeah, and where we have the tactical pause, when you see she's getting 2 entries, and in maybe in our games we would then be very happy. We would put down a smoke. We would be like, yeah, we have this side. She doesn't do that. She just immediately continues to push. She knows that by gaining that space towards city spawn, that is us just taking their chances of winning the round from like a solid 80% to 100.
So, 4-3, FURIA take a lead. MIBR, no money to work with once again. Just got 1 save, then 4. Trying to get it useful early. Might not clear GaBi here. I don't think she will. She's in trouble. There's the 1 rifle dropped, and that's probably going to be the round with it. FURIA, that 5th more or less feels like it's on the lock and key. Just 2 deagles to try and drop on a USPS. Rifle not secured. Orb going to find 1. Launch round. Car with a no-scope. Just to seal it off. Simple and effective for FURIA's 5th.
Yeah. And what we were seeing on Mirage was a kind of FURIA that were kind of split up a little bit. We saw Ka was like lacking behind a little bit. We could see something on the MIBR side. It was like even all the across the board. And now Ka is alive. She's alive and kicking, and it's all even out. And we see FURIA. They're looking confident. They're hitting their shots once again. And that bit of a blunder on Mirage, that's certainly been put behind them. This way. It's, you can call it ancient history. Ancient Egyptian history. I
mean, I think FURIA, off the back of that Mirage, would have preferred to have played ancient the way it finished. Look back in control now. 2 rounds ahead. A lot of damage being taken to nades both sides. And I got good spacing towards mid. Reggie on the angle as well. Spammed. Gonna drop a smoke. Doesn't want to take too much of an early fight here. Molotov will force her back. Flash comes through, but it bounces behind the ledge. Ding gonna come forward as well through the box. This is a very scrappy kind of mid-round here into round 9. Up on the angle. Really weird fight. China overextends. You don't need to be swinging that far in towards main because it loses you a lot of space. It's now going to be 30 all alone. Can't hit the second shot. That'll be the A site and probably the round to follow suit with it. 2 versus 4.
It's the immediate reply by annaEX as the players of the 8 players of MIBR has been spotted stuck towards A lobby. annaEX is just pushing forward. Yeah, and what was so good with FURIA when they had Olga was that Olga was always also pushing forward.
Yes,
she would never let go of W. And it's just brilliant to me that FURIA has been able to kind of fill that space with such a fitting player. A player who he fits in those shoes so well as annaEX. But at the same time, completely different play style. Where I felt Olga was relying heavily on pure skill and raw aim, annaEX is a little bit more smarter with her decisions, I would say.
Yeah.
Or maybe a little bit more cautious. A little bit better with the timings.
So, right now, nothing really being offered up. Flashing towards the corner. FURIA gonna fall. Trying to round this corner. Eagle. Not good enough. GaBi gonna see it off. Yeah, he's not looking pretty vulnerable because those flashes are so good. Gabs is supporting Yuto on towards an execute. So damn solid. Of course, it is only pistols on the other side, but they made it look so clean.
And you will see when FURIA is executing. This is something that I've also noticed before Dragons. No, pardon me. It's of course Flux of Demons. They're also doing really quite well. And Nigma Galaxy, one of the better teams at this, and that's spacing. As you are entering, as you're clearing, as you're gaining map control. What the shot by Kesha!
Okay, all right. At least a nice attempt. You take a consolation kill.
Yeah, had that been CS2, I'm sure she would have gotten the ace.
True. The Deagle in CS2 is pretty damn crisp, has to be said.
Yeah, and with the peeker advantage too.
Yeah,
Jiggle peeking with the Deagle. Oh my god, no. The nightmare of any opera, right? Is it left side, right side, or both?
Still right eye, but honestly, jiggle peeking is like not a thing at the moment. Or it wasn't in that kind of the beta, because if you jiggle, when you go behind the corner, you would still end up dying. Because there's like, it's called interp, and it's like a lag kind of thing that happens. Yeah. It's really weird. But
it's shortening for interpolation.
Yes. And it was really messed up, basically. I don't know if they fixed it. Obviously, we haven't played it since it officially came out a couple hours ago.
Correct, because we have been casting this wonderful game, no?
Exactly.
Fisha and izaa and Missy. Oh, it's all going down. GaBi might be the difference maker here. Big lurker, huge lurk. He's gotta get one, he's gotta get the second. Yes, indeed. No, only Missy left here, Neo. I don't think she can get this one done.
Yeah,
unless she's being very sneaky, of course. I'm hinting towards an inner diffuse, but with no smoke.
Oh, well, GaBi got other ideas. FURIA, again, this is just dominance right now from them. Simple and effective. We find ourselves 5 rounds ahead for FURIA. The T-side looking really good. And now, of course, we have asked questions about kind of what the response people look like. MIBR haven't found a round in, well, the last 8 played. It's not been good from them. And they've got just an eco here into round number 12.
Round 12. Eco, a little minimal investment here, but surely is in the car. Yeah, a little bit of a stack. A little bit of a pyramid play here. Of course, on Anubis is the most fitting map to pull out a pyramid. But will the nade be long enough? No.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think it's much gonna happen. To be honest.
Yeah, I reckon here it's kind of a go to B play. Maybe some of the pistols stick around. I don't know really if Kizra actually want to take too much of a fight here. Having some money left for those last few rounds could be pretty important. In a matter of moments, it is only going to be Kizra here to try and fend off 5. They come flashing towards the corner. Kizra's been spotted in towards Temple, but that'll be that. Smoke going to come down. Molotov behind it too. Bomb will be planted, and yeah, that'll be the round here. Retake can be given a go. He's in a kit to work with. Honestly, there isn't even any util either. They're in a lot of trouble. Orp posted waiting for a fight. We'll probably get it in just a second. Resmoke going to come through in towards that front connector position. Orp should get a freebie hit. Anna for the first, and for the second. Looks the third. izaa will want to steal it away. Anna going to find yet one more before GaBi cleans it all up. So, only 1 casualty. Not bad. FURIA fine 9.
Yeah, not bad at all. I'm wondering when because you are playing in the ESL right now, but it's like with your mates, but you're
Yes,
still
yeah.
trying to take it seriously. Of course, you want to
Mhm.
win. You are a competitor. You have the competitive spirit. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
loose term, but sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't put time into something unless it is unless you actually like put some effort.
yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So, but do you run strats? I've seen strat books where every single little detail in an executor run
Yeah.
patterns, and then you have like a plan for if the plan is working, but then you have a backup plan and a backup plan, and
Yeah.
all the different scenarios has basically been thought out. So all the little what ifs of a round has already been discussed. Do
Do you
you
know
do
what?
you do that?
I'm going to stop you there, Hedge. I think you're thinking slightly too highly of me and my friends. It's, you know, we are what I would like to call smooth-brained is probably the way I go about it. Not many wrinkles in the old cranium. So it's a lot of mid-rounding, a lot of if you find a kill, like we can go there. We can figure out what's going on
Ooh,
there.
if you find
Execute
a
some strats.
kill and Regiane finds one there.
Yeah. I think execute to my friends is not a word that my group have got into their vocabulary just yet. But maybe one day, we'll see. In towards the B site, got some space to work in. Molotov can come down towards CT. Trying to deny that rotate. The Molotov smoked out, which is good. It allows them some security in the plant here too. Can't beam up by a nade. Caught on the way out. But the post plant set up in a pretty strong position now.
Yeah.
Very difficult for the retake.
But if a gap in the smoke, though, that's a little bit of sad time. Gap's jumping around. Just been caught, but managed to stay alive. All down to her now, and her position has been no. FURIA can now defuse. Good, great retake by MIBR.
Yeah, well, it's got to be said as well. Finally, right? I think for MIBR, they've struggled. That's the 10th round it took them to get their first full buy round. 10 attempts. It's been shaky. It's been a little bit dicey around the edges, but thankfully now we see some success to talk about, and we can hopefully start to roll with it a little bit. A little bit of consistency would be lovely out of MIBR just to kind of salvage this first half. It's been a little bit shaky, been a bit rough around the edges. Put it back in their favor, then maybe there is something to work with. A 9-4 scoreline is not the end of the world.
Yeah, a little bit of a detail there, as we saw the point of view of FURIA. She is rotating over into A. On the off, she doesn't necessarily need this bit of utility. It's better for Regiane to have that extra utility in mid. She dropped a smoke and a Molotov. It's for her to be able to do exactly this. Put down this smoke, delay the T is progressing for an extra 20 seconds.
Right now. Flash in the corner. Anna trying to take the first fight. It's actually regenerating force the flames. Is a reclaiming some spacing towards mid and probably goes unchecked for a while here. No one's holding for a water flank. But she might be a little bit too late to the party as they split on towards the A site. One in towards main. Line's going to go huge here. How's the support just around the corner? But she can't even find a kill. FURIA will get one. Bomb drop and it rolls forward too. That's a rough place to lose it. GaBi flank upon flank here because she catches Kizza. Now FURIA stuck between two. Does get another. But it isn't enough probably to deny any sort of space here. Mizzy trying her best in a 1 versus 3. Flash on that corner. Bomb still not down just yet. And again, going to be dropped. Making something of this. Orp in towards back donut. GaBi swinging on a main, but it's Carter to see it off. That got dicey for a second. The FURIA are going to find the 10th.
Whew. I feel every single round FURIA is ending up on A side. This exact point of view where we have the MIBR players, if it's Missy or FURIA or who, China, not China. She's the A anchor. She's usually dead long before that. But they're pushing to the smoke, getting the bomb planter, and finding these like frags that by the second or third time it's been done, you should be expecting it. And FURIA, they are not being tricked. Reggiane, huge opening. Maybe this finally will be another round, and missed from up close and personal. Surely she hears the steps in the lobby too. Oh, the timing.
That's rough. Giving a kill there. Maybe gives an opportunity.
An opportunity?
Exactly.
Ooh, yes. That's an awesome pun.
Swing from izaa. Dropped by Reggiane. Looks like the 50 in the final round is going to go the way of MIBR. So saving face a little bit in what was a rough CT side. Car is all that's left. But a much better game as well, Car, so far. But FURIA will see her off. 10-5 at the turn of the half. FURIA looking much better. Can they continue it after the break?
I'm on the road, I'm fine. In this moment we collide. It took some time, but now the hardest part is done. Look, I made it, I survived. You got the best of me, and I feel it coming right now. Baby, because I believe that we're just getting started. When I choose to be alive, when you go left, I go right. I do it on my own, I trust. If there's a vibe on a mountain peak so high, you got the best of me, and I feel it coming right now. Baby, because I believe that we're just getting started.
Oh, come back. Second half underway. 10-5 in favor of FURIA right now. MIBR, they want the 2-0. 11 rounds needed in this second half. It's a big ask, but they've just put up a monstrous second half on towards Mirage, so it is definitely possible, Hedger.
Yeah, it's anything's possible here. Anubis, as we know, it is a T-sided map, and the region itself tend to lend itself to being a little bit more T-sided than what we're used to over here in Europe. Good flash. annaEX tries to push forward. But now, the battle for the B site has begun.
Ooh. A general thought. Hands of izaa, the bomb will go down. So MIBR in a good position at the very least. Kids are still trying to take the first fight here. Trying to plug their way in. Swing gonna come forward. Car gonna find one. Make that a second two. China's all that's left. Lines up two. Can't you make it a third? The answer is no. That was so damn close, but GaBi will see it off. And FURIA gonna find the pistol round by the finest of margins.
Yeah, the finest of margins, and it's none other than GaBi who cleans it up in the end there for her team. And GaBi has had a sensational performance so far today. She is, not only did she drop over 30 frags on Mirage, but now she's leading the charge. Did you notice just 18 frags on the board? That's absolutely insane. They started equally. Gabs hasn't done much since I pointed out in round 7 that they were all fragging equally, FURIA. So hopefully Gabs is going to be able to have a little bit of a good start here on CT side. Dangerous with the deagles though.
Yeah, they can hit a couple of shots. Going in towards main. Looking for a fight here. GaBi takes the first, waiting to do some util. Actually gonna hold off on it. Maybe the presence alone is hoping they can keep them back. They are looking for a split here. So I'm gonna come down in towards top mid. That at the very least will slow things down a tad for MIBR. Right now, again, they don't look all too knowledgeable about where they want to go. They're gonna wrap back over towards that B site. 2 players here ready and waiting. Gabs and Anna gotta go huge. Actually, the rotation is coming in towards mid. So now they can start reclaiming some space. And P9, first contact. Gabs can find that first kill. Anna stepping up too. It's a massacre on the side. Trying to find the double the dig. And the bomb will go down at the very least. That's not bad in itself. But any more is the question. The answer's no. So FURIA continue to pull further and further away. Continue to push us to Inferno.
Yeah. Oh, I was looking at the top of the scoreboard as izaa is refusing, and I just wanted to maybe like touch a little bit about who are these MIBR players. If you're unfamiliar with this scene, Kisha and China, both Argentinian players, play for the national team, and they placed second, losing to Team Netherlands in the finals. Yeah. So these 2 players have been having quite a success internationally, and they're not unknown to us.
Anna going nice and going towards mid. I like this call here. Will be caught by the flash, but continues to push further and further down. This is a really nice little aggressive play here. She clears stairs. Now with the flash, surely. Right hand side. Mizzy will fall. Spam. Actually does tag there, in fact. So izaa gets caught a little bit. She's looking a little bit dicey already for MIBR. Bonus round for FURIA. All the weapons that they brought from the round prior looking good enough to stand up against the full buy of MIBR just yet. Double FAMAS display. Less than premium rifles. FURIA are once again in a leader position. MIBR, may I say, they really are struggling on any sort of frag right about now. In towards mid. Swing gonna come through. Regian levels the playing field as izaa falls. Does take a fairly decent tag.
Yeah. Oh, this timing on a push there by Gabs. We were talking about it. She had 5. Now she has 8. She has been stepping up, but someone who hasn't stopped is FURIA. She continues to wreak havoc onto FURIA. But I do believe the retake still is going to be on. Oh, this Molotov.
Big. Really is. Swinging to come through. Gabs and GaBi combine for one apiece, and all that's left is izaa, who lined up two but can only confirm one. FURIA fine 13. I don't know about you, Hedger, but this one is now starting to feel like it's over.
Yeah, I mean, but hello, it was over on Mirage too, 13 to 7.
True.
But I mean, okay, let's face it. Anubis isn't really a map that we've seen many comebacks on, I would dare to say. But of course, still a lot of potential here. Come on!
Yeah.
MIBR! Get a
something.
match. Yeah.
Still yet to get around
Need
just
a
yet.
No! And Regione finds an entry. Now we are stalking MIBR. MIB back in business.
Yeah, at the moment, not bad. Swing gonna come in. Johnny gonna find one. FURIA gonna find another. This is better from LBR. An overface, an overpeak by FURIA is gonna get punished, and FURIA is just crisper. I think if you're Car here, trying to save is probably your best option.
Certainly is, and there we have it. FURIA, when they're losing the opening duel, when they're giving away the entry, they have to do something aggressive. And MIBR are fully aware. And what could be... Oh, what a shot by Ka! The reaction! That's like a Formula 1 driver right there.
Ooh, looking for more as well. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Just trying to stay alive, basically. Doing a good job of it. Does need to face it, though. Ooh, okay, I was pretty scared about that window peak. There's no point. They cannot get up through windows, so that would have been risky. Yeah, will keep the AWP alive. So, a silver lining for FURIA, but a first round from MIBR on their T side in this second half. It's good in terms of the opening. Still a long way needed to go to get back in this game. They are at quite the deficit, 7 rounds behind. Could be a mountain to climb.
Mm.
Let's see if they can do it. From MIBR, that's at least a nice little showing that they can compete.
Yeah, I mean, when you are MIBR, opening round, you lost to an underdog team in Divina. It was a tight loss, but nonetheless. Then again, you are up against one of the clear favorites, and you're actually able to pull off stealing a map away from FURIA. They've gone undefeated. They haven't lost a map yet. This is the first time.
Oh, here's that. For one, but only. Busy. Gonna find one. Make it a second too as izaa will fall. And actually now, this does start to look a little bit dicey. Trying to get in for the flank. We'll find gabs, and all that is the AWP. Car, once again, it might be a saving mission here. They're gonna go prawn over towards A. Keeping the AWP alive a priority, because now there is actually any long-term economy to work with. So FURIA not going to have a buy around this AWP in towards the next round. It might be all a little bit of a lifeline extended.
Yeah, lifeline, and once again, Ka is left to her own devices. It's in ESL Impact. It's not game time. It's Ka time.
Yeah.
No. We rarely see. It's funny with Jane because it was so often. It was every round. If it was, the margins were against them, but this one is going to head over to Inferno.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, 13 to 7. And, not like we have seen that scoreline in a comeback earlier this evening, you know?
True.
Yeah, but if we're ending up on Inferno, that's going to be tricky.
Yeah,
FURIA is exceptionally good on the map. They are... I mean, we did say that about Mirage too. But how does Mirage differ from Inferno? Because both maps has been in the map pool forever. Little changes. They're very much played in pugs. Everyone knows how to do most of the utility. you can't really come up with any surprises on Inferno as well.
Ult's gonna come through. Gab's gonna respect it. Not gonna stick around. Also, like we said for Furia, there's just no bite around that saved AWP. Cart alone towards A. Has to go nuclear to find this one. But the big flank is coming through. Kiz is holding for it. This could be a massacre. Turns ahead at the worst possible time. 3 kills come through. And a second. Surely not like this. Hang on a minute. Cart, trying to stay alive, will body hop away. And the hunt will cost the life of China. MIBR, how is this one slipping away from their hands? In come the pistol swinging. izaa gonna find one with that AWP, and just like that, an eco and 1 AWP has found FURIA their 14th. How did MIBR let that one slip?
Wow, and this is why it's so important to have a passive defensive AWP like her. It's just about managing for her to stay alive, and I think that when she nails that kill, now the T's, they don't have a wall. They have to worry about their backs. They're being sandwiched still, and it just makes it impossible to hold on to the site. And it's even though she's not getting 50 kills just by surviving there, the movement while they're hopping away, that's the round one. And maybe even the map. Let's see how the round is going to pan out.
Flash being set up here, but Regen already got a pretty decent amount of space here. T-side, trying to get some mid control. It's a 1-2 punch though. Left side, right side. Behind that smoke, they can get a little bit of room to work with FURIA sitting in the smoke. Nearly gets caught. Tagged, in fact. Regen gonna fall through the smoke. izaa dropping an 8 will cost her a life. But again, FURIA's so lucky to still be alive. Big bang gonna come through now. You're gonna rotate back over towards B with only Anna here. Does have 1 smoke to work with. Surely can hear the sound too. Just gonna drop a smoke of her own to keep her alive as she baits over a rotation. And she's gonna play above it. It's a nice little one-way one that you can take into your pod. She uncrouches as they walk into main. She can spot them. Dicey though. She's getting closed down upon. Kind of gonna find a kill. And it's a 4. Now things are looking a little bit rough around the edges for FURIA. This is a tough retake. GaBi's got a final important kill here. And she will. Busy drop. 30's low. But FURIA still finding a kill with 3 points of HP. Round is on. FURIA. Time starting to tick too. Got space to work with, but FURIA still finding kills. 2 kills whilst on 3 points of HP. kaah's all that's left. She won't get the left-hand side, and she'll be seen off. MIBR stay alive.
Yeah, and a little bit of a score update in the Fluxo Demons Raven match. It's currently 13-15 in favor of Ravens. Today is the day everything's turned upside down. Counter-Strike Global Offensive has turned into CS2 soon. And the underdogs are winning. At least a map. Fluxo Demons, of course, taking map number 1. Which was Ancient, convincingly 16-7. And now on Overpass. Perhaps a map for Ravens.
Crack angle. Damage down towards Mizzy. Actually pretty lucky to stay alive there too. Double stacking towards Hieroglyphs. One being the Deagle. However, that rifle's got to go huge. It's a bit of a janky buy for FURIA, but it's still a doable one. At some point, they've got to try and take a little bit of space. The bomb going to come through in just a second. Through main. Gabs waits for it. This is shaky. Out they come. Has been heard. izaa gonna be given a fight. That's an AK dropped. Now a full retake to come through too. This is a bit of a weird one. MIBR gonna get the bomb down. Numbers don't favor them. Situation does. Big nade that comes in. Mizzy is so low. Regian to go with that one bullet headshot potential. Regian gets 2. Orb steps up as well. It's all upon the riflers. China in for the flank. Car with an M4 will be dropped in just a second. Surely, I think going to be taken. I think it'll just be a safe call. That will be that. Pick up the AWP. Oh.
She's gonna get it.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah. The thing is that when you are like here, you in the retake scenarios where you are on the rifle, you don't have the AWP. You don't necessarily know how to push in when you're used to being very cautious in the way that you're positioning yourself. So you see when she is pushing to try to clear out, they're very late. And I think it's due to the fact that you're playing it as you are kind of mentally having an AWP. Because of you've seen in the save rounds that we've seen from Ka prior. So you're being a little bit too passive with the rifle in hand.
I agreed. Oh, good angle. Ka, good shot. Furia have already won one of these.
When we have the AWP.
Yeah, Furia have already won one of these sort of rounds. You do have to get a little careful. Ka can hit a nice couple of crispy shots when she's called upon. They are going to go over towards that heavily stacked A site. This now gets very dicey. One's jiggling in towards heaven. Pop shot from the AWP. Molotov will come through as well. The 2 players back donut. They don't have to peek yet. The best thing they can do is just not show presence, or the bomb tries to go down. Time is starting to tick. In they come. Swing gonna come through. Is he gonna find one? Anna drops. Leaves Mizzy, but now staying alive is a big ask. Ka's in for the flank. Is still doable, especially if they give her fight. While I peek, get you find the shot. 30 or 4. Bomb not down just yet. Opting for the rifle. Cars make this a possibility. The 1 versus 3. Regian will get that bomb down. Flash on the corner. Car avoids. Looking for a fight. Might be giving it in just a second. Playing back of the donut. Car has pulled off a insane 1 versus 3 as Furia find 15. What a round that is.
That is absolutely insane. The way she flicked down to hit the headshot onto FURIA. FURIA has that angle of lockdown. The reaction. Look at the replay from Ka. Not only the opening. That's a quad kill from Ka. Look at this flick. It's absolutely insane. And then the gameplay here switches to the AK and finishes it all off. And it's absolutely brilliant.
Not round. That really is. Really is something special. I look for more as well. We've sent towards the right hand side, sitting in and around that smoke too. Will be re-smoked. Does look a little bit dicey. MIBR making their way in towards mid. I feel like right now, Hedger, it kind of feels like MIBR look a little bit lost.
Yeah. And scary. The scary part is that when Ka is getting confident, she is one tough, spooky player to be up against. And yeah, you're gonna peek around the corner. You'll be peeking into the loving open arms, but China, no. I thought if someone could do it, it surely would be her, because this might be the very last round of the map.
I think you're right. I think you are right. Percy. Let's find Anna. Does she expect 2 more in towards CT? Bomb rotating over. Gabs and org posted, waiting for the cross. Actually gonna respect it, however. Bomb gonna go down. Now the rotation's gonna come through. Furia 2 versus 4.
Yeah, but I like this from Furia. They're just gonna play this 4 versus 2 on retake. They just need to get the trades and basically one smoke, one Molotov here in towards the position of MIBR, and it's gonna be over.
Yeah, swinging to come in. Looking for the fight here. Molotov on towards the bomb. You do have a little bit of util to work with on that CT side, but none of it to smoke. Regina FURIA finally kills a piece. Go down to Car. Once again, like we said, no smoke, and this shot is unfortunate. She will find the flick and she'll just fall away. So MIBR live to see another day. Fine margins. Both remaining alive, but MIBR will lock in a 10. A little bit slow on the rotate there, and it cost them. And having no smoke for the bomb, that was more or less game set.
Yeah, no Molotov either to flush out the position, and yeah, they just have to try to find to hit the shots, and a good bit of afterplant by MIBR. Excellent 2 versus 4 there. Brilliantly played, and it's FURIA who is spearheading it all, finding the first. It was, if I'm not mistaken, 2 versus 5.
Yeah, no, you're right. Lifeline extended. FURIA again for them. Two rifles, 1 AWP, 2 deagles. Exactly the easiest. However, re-peeks in. Car is so confident. Opening kill gonna go the way of the CT side, but he's gonna answer back. This deagle might go unchecked. Lining up, body spamming for 2. gabs looks for more as well. Dancing round the pillar, trying to find a head, and will. gabs sees it off brilliantly with a 3K lockdown on the site. FURIA are going to push it towards a map number 3.
Yeah, what a performance, FURIA. They had such a solid start on their T side, and MIBR they